representing Clay Guida and MMA Stop. From Chicago, Illinois, let's welcome Deonta Johnson.
If his name is Johnson, I like him already.
Deonta Johnson is making his way to the cage from Clay Guida's MMA Stop, a newer place, a brand new facility for the most part as far as gyms go. What are you looking for out of this gym?
If Clay Guida has anything to do with it, I'm going to say look for the ground and pound and the relentless pace. This guy is pissed. This is no nonsense. Deonta Johnson. He's lean, he's mean, thick, solid, and tight, I will tell you. This guy had a full training camp and he is ready for anything.
He does look to be in great shape. Sometimes you see, like in the earlier bouts tonight, guys might not be in the best shape, but this kid, Deonta Johnson, is definitely here to get it in.
He's not trying to get it in.
This MMA South fighter stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, official weight 145 pounds. Representing New Breed from Des Plaines, Illinois, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Kevin Mendoza.
This guy clearly is a fan favorite. New Breed already going 2-0 tonight. And if history is going to repeat itself, my prediction is Kevin Mendoza.
Now,
Pumped
Kevin
up,
Mendoza comes
running to the ring.
cage.
House of Pain on the loudspeaker. I'm excited.
Now we had this kid run into the cage. I mean, he looks like he's ready to go. We got a nice lower weight fight. I mean, this is going to be high action, high octane all the way through.
So it is confirmed there is a selfie stick in the New Breed corner. I've picked my winner for the night. I didn't even know a selfie stick was a real thing till yesterday.
Selfie stick to me was always something that...
yeah, you kept to yourself.
That's right. Came out a little later in the night.
At something such as the after party at Rookies, located here in Hoffman Estates. Now these two guys are already having a good stare down, full of energy. They're gonna come out banging. That's my prediction. Doesn't mean anything.
Now the New Breed guys are 2-0 on the night, and they've just shown to be clearly outclassing their opponents. Do you think that's what we're gonna see in this bout coming up?
Ooh.
Johnson comes out swinging hard and avoids
tell
that
you what,
takedown.
Johnson is avoiding the floor, but now, charging right in. He's probably gonna get a guillotine here. Nope. Passed, if you're doing the right things.
Now what happens to your arm when you try for that guillotine too hard and miss
It gets really tired, especially early in the fight. This guy is exerting a lot of energy.
Looking at another possible Americano right here.
Now who are we looking at? Mendoza, his left arm is in a strange position. Now he's got the cross face, now he's got him flattened out. Ideally, he'd like to pass that half guard. I think
going straight for that
slowing the pace down of the fight a little bit would be in his favor. Johnson has a lot of energy. He's going to mount. He's going to possibly scramble to the feet here. No, I don't want to take anything away from Clay Guida's MMA Stop. They definitely produce a lot of fighters.
Now they're going straight for
footlock game. No, up to the feet. Head kick. All right. Maybe
that's
they'll
the
slow
second
down a
head
bit.
kick that Mendoza's thrown out in this fight. You think he's been looking for that?
Yes, Johnson is keeping his chin really high. Oh, nice. Lock that guard. He might be in trouble here. We might see New Breed have a loss here tonight.
Now he's shooting right in for that guillotine choke as Mendoza tried to power him across the cage.
Good defense. Good defense. Both these are young, hungry fighters, not willing to quit.
Mendoza has Johnson pressed up against the cage. What should he be looking for here? Is he looking for that takedown?
I
or
think
just
he
landing
should
damage?
clear the hands and clear his face, or reach over with the left arm and try to apply a choke of his own. But right here, Johnson has some good leverage on his neck if he tried to shoot him for a double.
And as for Johnson, I mean, he clearly needs to be getting his back off the cage if he wants to mount any offense of his own.
I think he's trying to set up his guillotine here. This is the Hail Mary, though. If it doesn't work, his arms might be tired.
Repeated guillotine attempts.
I knew he was going to jump guard.
Quick way to burn your
arms out.
Yeah,
he's going to get this. That's too tight. Good night.
He's got a very
Good
tight
night, Irene.
He's
going to tap. Figure four. This guy's lanky. He's long.
If he does not
he's
tap
doing the right things. He's stacking him here. He has some time, but
it doesn't appear to be under the chin at all.
He's starting to slip it out. He might get escaped this. I spoke too soon.
Mendoza is out.
My bad.
Now, after you've had that guillotine on for a couple seconds like that, I mean, it does burn out the arms. What is Johnson thinking at this point as he's stacked up against the cage?
Oh shit, I'm about to get punched in the face.
He's thinking, oh something, I'm about to get punched in the face. And
Oh,
here it
hello.
comes.
Ooh.
Johnson has proved to be quite wily with those legs of keeping Mendoza off.
Johnson's trying too hard for this guillotine. He needs to release that and get an underhook.
Seems to be his go-to on the ground.
Mendoza feels comfortable from this position.
At the end of the first round, we see Mendoza clearly the more skillful, the more classically trained of the two fighters. Johnson higher energy.
Yes, sometimes if that guy can keep up the pace for 3 rounds, he can outwork the other guy.
The crowd is certainly loving something. Oh, here we go,
hello.
ring card girl time.
I thought there might be a fight in the crowd. Nope, it's just the ring card girl.
Now, Deonta Johnson has no idea what his corner's telling him because the ring card girl just walked right past him. She just
She looked right at me.
and completely ignored the rest of us.
Yep.
Delicious D got
I think
a
it's
lot
the
of play
shirt.
there.
I think it's the shirt.
It is the Hawaiian shirt. We just got done watching a classic Polynesian dance. Maybe that's where it's at.
Yeah, love is in the air.
I need to change these bow ties in. Paisley's not working for me today. I need to go back to more of a Hawaiian.
I think, Rod, the bow tie works just great for you, and I really enjoyed looking
Now
at
we
you.
have, here is when Mendoza had him on his back. This one I thought he was actually looking for one of those key locks or Americanas, but he went to the right hands to the body.
Just sticking with the ground and pound, sticking with what works. Round 2.
As we get into the second round, Mendoza seems like he's a little bit more energetic at this point. Johnson seems like he might be a little more gassed, a little more skittish at this point.
Skittish, great work. Do you know the origins of the word skittish?
Absolutely not, but I'm
Neither
sure I
do
can
I.
make something up quickly on the fly, just as he came with his upper kick.
Ooh, leg kick.
Mendoza looks like he's making an effort to chop down that leg, to lead himself in and not just jump in like he did in the first round.
Big right. I think Johnson should use this length a little bit and start pumping that jab
Johnson
out there.
lands a 1, 2, 3,
Oh.
like every boxing coach tell you to do, and Johnson looks like he might be a little hurt, switches to southpaw. Mendoza does seem to have problems with the length of Johnson at this point.
I say just keep that jab in his face. Switching stances. Being very unorthodox here.
Now I talked to Johnson before the weigh-ins. He said that he came to MMA as a way to get off the streets. That was typically something kids did in boxing. But it's good to see that people are finding other outlets at this point of their lives to get out of trouble, find a creative outlet and a way to be constructive with their
MMA
lives.
is a great way to do that. Nice double leg,
Great
good
double leg
timing.
shot.
Can he finish? Hands are together. Nice takedown.
These two little guys almost moved the cage about 5 feet after that takedown attempt.
So after domination by Mendoza, we're starting to see Johnson rally a comeback here in the second.
Seems to be whoever's getting action taken to him goes straight for that guillotine.
But he's doing the right thing with, oh, he should not have released that defense. Dummy.
He got it. Got that guillotine choke off of his back from that takedown. Halfway through the second round, Mendoza wins by the same guillotine choke that
Mendoza
Johnson
wins
tried out
by
in the
the
entire
same
first round.
guillotine, and New Breed goes to 3-0 for the night.
New Breed seem to be a happy bunch of campers here. Mendoza and Johnson, a little sportsmanship at the end of the bout.
Now here we see Johnson does the right thing for the defense, and then with the shoulder and the chin, and then he lets it go. He lets Mendoza get his guard back. Now, if he would have kept those hands together and applied pressure, he could put Mendoza to sleep. Instead, he bails on the defense and
Now, when you're
is
saying
forced to tap.
apply pressure, you're mentioning that shoulder
With
pressure
that left
right there.
shoulder and the chin right there.
Right, so continue to put
He
more
gets
pressure.
the hands together right there. That's the right thing to do. Now he just needs to keep squeezing. Instead, he releases the defense and tries to push,
the face down,
and that's
right.
the beginning of the end. He's forced to tap,
Now, when you push that face down, you're actually
making it
pushing
tighter.
yourself deeper into the choke. Correct.
Sometimes I understand why they're doing
This
it.
bout ends at
but
1 minute
not
and
today.
30 seconds of round number 2. Referee Otto Torriero stops his bout for your winner by submission due to a guillotine choke, Kevin Mendoza.
There's your winner halfway through the second round, Kevin Mendoza by a guillotine choke. You know the old saying, you live by the guillotine, you die by the
Hey,
guillotine.
I have heard that saying, and I live by that saying, Rod. And I will tell you something else. I don't think we've seen a fight go past the second round.
1 minute and a half through the second round, and that's it. We might get to 131 at some point.
New Breed
coming
is
up.
making a name for themselves. They already have a name. They're making it more important.
It's going to be Old Breed before the night's over, sir.
For sure.
We get ready for the next bite. We send it up to Mike Vale.